I don't know, I was talking mid. Instead, we just get Xiaohao, the classic crazy jungler, pulling something out of the hat.
And tell you what, you mentioned ZDZ's champion pool earlier, and it unlocked like this memory for me of AL playing Camille Diana against JDG and actually pushing them very hard. Now LNG have to face off against
Tarzan moving towards mid. Look at the timing here, Nymera. Xiaohao's going to be a little bit late. Hardest hit first, and that's the real one. No clone there as Scout just needs the pop, and the Blossom comes back instead, but Hardest just destroyed. Xiaohao doesn't have the Moonfall yet. And just like this, I mean, Xiaohao had to walk in. He's going to get permanent is even achievable.
See, Hardest spots out Scout again. Scout has the flash.
Got him.
Might be able to go for a kill here. There's the melee
It's
synergy.
all in, and that flash up, and there you go again. This duo wreaking havoc. Tarzan has been in the right place at the right time.
Cancelled a couple of times. Scout is going to get caught in the recall.
Without flash, Moonfall comes through. Pop Blossom layered on top. They have numbers advantage as well. AL get a shutdown onto ZDZ, who just walked down for an easy double. AL, welcome back to the game. Lane assignment's not looking at the missing top. I mean, more importantly, Scout not backing somewhere else. Disrespect from Scout costs his jungler as well. They will get the Dragon.
Lane's not in a great position for him.
No Mega Knight. Does have flash available. It's going to be Burt for Zika first. Remember, no all out there as Smite in. Hop there. Tarzan matches. Permafrost ulti. Okay, Tarzan is having a day of it here in game one.
Really finding form again. Xiaohao, there's no flash or ult on Zika.
Moonfall in. It is a Cassante, but he's not tanking it up. He'll get a turret plate, but he'll die for it. So Xiaohao gets his first kill of the game off the back of Protobelt as well. He's cheering. Jungler should be there to counteract. So just some rookie mistakes here from people like Scout, Zika in this game. I feel like Tarzan's played so well so far as our bot side, speaking of playing well, Gala and Hung setting up for the engage. Zora's dead. This 2v2, if left alone for 100 years.
Covering bot lane, importantly so, potentially could have been able to force out another kill onto that bot side. Now, what are you doing, Harder?
You know he's fake because you just saw the Diana use some abilities. Permafrost, Gala over the wall. Easy access as LNG give another one over to Scout, and Harder just wanted to...
Tarzan was just sneaking towards the spot side. Doesn't have ult in case there's a potential engage. Zora has flash. Yep, very excited to see if they can pull off one of these big multi-person engages, whether LNG can successfully disengage from it. But while this lane did leave Zika alone towards that top side.
Got him.
Zora's
quickness. Gala's going to walk through in front of the turret. Doesn't want to take it for too long, but a bit of a route down, and Gala with number 2. That timing, again from LNG and from Tarzan specifically, Nymera, on point.
That dragon and everything which followed it has absolutely not been worth it.
And look at AL, they're in a bit of a sandwich here, and it's not tasty for them. Going golden, the 2 circles are tracked, but positives good for LNG as Tarzan is just not dying. Taking so long, the Pop Blessing tries to get range, as CDZ's there as well. A bit of miscommunication as LNG were disengaging on the backside, then engaging on the front. Still works to this day.
I think trading ult for ult there is actually worth it. Anything to get safety away from Gala, very important given the amount of gold which he has. That's that one safely. Really looking at these next recalls now.
Where we are going to get a lot more bursts coming through, but for what team? ZDZ caught out. Wow. That's the burst from Scout and Tarzan, apparently.
Now, to show you, awkward spot. Xiaohao uses those
on
Onyas.
Side. Yeah, we talked about it, but Scout's just behind enemy lines. Can't do much. Zika's like, why were we here, bro? Going invulnerable for the time being, or at least immobilizing it won't matter. Zika trying to rush out. Oh, Cassandra! We just look at 10 million dashes to get back over the wall. But still, a massive play coming through from AL to at least...
They don't have good information on him. They don't want to take the fight. If Gala gets to do damage, it's very, very difficult. Now, 2-man Baron coming up. Down great, that monster damage. LNG, they don't have Scout there right now.
But Meganar is coming up and available for ZDZ, so you can see why AL start this off at 7k. As you mentioned, Scout not there, makes it a 5 vs 4. They're going to flip this as Zora gets a great engage. Pop Blossom hits 3. Gala, though, goes into his ulti, but Choyi makes it into the backside. This is a good fight for AL until Scout says howdily doodly. ZDZ running for his life now as his team is suddenly dead. Scout was just too damn big. Cassante just too damn broken. And LNG just too damn high.
So close. He walks away as a 7-kill Jace. talked about how well Scout has been playing for LNG recently, and yeah, maybe...
It's going to be matched by bot side, but everyone prefers having mid lane open. So AL trading here. And that's a fake one.
Can they stop backs? How many they're stopping? I think they've managed to stop all of them. They're going for the end. Hard is back.
No, Pop Blossom on the wave. Hard is going to go golden. LNG will just get out here as the minion wave is cleared away, but the fact that AL...
Only the third game of it we've seen worldwide, and you can see the composition they've got has caused some issues for LNG. Managed to stop a couple of these recalls. They managed to lose Zika on the attempt, but they almost won the game for it. I think it's still a good attempt. They're looking for anything which can take safety away from Scout and Gala. LNG on the other side.
Oh,
there we go.
He was at the forefront. He gets blown up immediately. It's a good magnet storm, but LNG is still all alive as Hung jumps in, sacrifices his life. Meanwhile, Zika onto Jachoyi. Not going to be dissuaded. I'm watching this Kaiser, but I'm watching the Gala Zaya instead. Look at him go once more as Scout blasted through the whole team. It's triple kill galore, but at the end
Anyone's legend, they say, okay, let's see if you can actually land it, and they cannot do it the entire game. LNG's carries reign supreme.
I mean, Scout on Jace, again, tell me another story I don't know, but Gala on anything this split seems to be Mr. Consistent as his team fighting edge hasn't dried up at all. Ladies and gentlemen, a 1-0 to start you off with LNG a bit back and forth, but the carry still reigning supreme at the end of the day.
I think